Guys, so it's me feeling in my summer mood. I got my little summer dress on with my little bell bottom sleeves. Girl, I'm gonna show y'all that in the end. And then my hair, my little summer style. I told y'all I cut my hair. I have not really done anything to it, so today is the first day where I kind of like, you know, try to define my curl. You know, try to do a little something, you know, a little something. So yeah, y'all, this is my hair, because I know you guys have been asking for that too. Like, can we see your hair? Because I know you said you cut it a couple months ago. I just legit have not wanted to do my hair, being pregnant, being tired, being sick. I just have not wanted to do it, but I feel okay today, so I'm doing it today. So yeah, here we go. Let's get started, girl. What is the tea? It's time to have a tea party. Okay, bitch, let's get into it. What I did was I made a list of things that I would ask if I was you guys. So here we go. Starting from the beginning, the thing that I know everybody is gonna wanna know first is, was I pregnant the whole time? Was it just clickbait, click reviews? And what's that whole situation, right? Y'all wanna know, right, girl? Okay, let's talk about it. Blaze is back there wandering around. We just gonna let him do his baby thing. Okay, posted my initial pregnancy announcement, pregnancy test video back on October 29th, I believe it was, 2018. You guys did not get the abortion video or the update video until January 3rd, I believe it was, of 2019. So there was a 3-month gap that you guys don't know what was happening, what was going on. Okay, a lot of people have gotten on the internet because I put it as a question in my announcement video the other day. I put that as a question because I already knew you guys were gonna ask that question. So I think that it's kind of jumping the gun when some people are like, oh, she lied, and then, you know, I didn't say that. What I said was, is this the reason why? Just, I'm asking you, do you think that's the reason why? Because I felt like people were gonna already have that question, and people have had that question. Did I lie? Was I pregnant the entire time? And if so, why would I feel the need to lie and lie about something so very controversial? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's question is, would I lie for views? And the answer to that question is, I ain't got a lie to kick it. So yes, in October, I really did find out I was pregnant. I did record the video for you guys, and that's what you got. In January, I did record the abortion video, but I did not wait until January to have the abortion. I did not lie about having an abortion, and I did not lie about that pregnancy. That was all 100% facts, okay? So I found out in October. I got the procedure done a few weeks later. I don't even remember the exact day, but it was I think the second week in November. So I didn't wait a long time. But again, if this was clickbait, if this was click for views, if it was solely for views, I know that you guys are gonna click. I mean, it's silly to think that I didn't put this out here because I knew that it would get views, okay? But at the time, you guys have to understand where I'm coming from here, okay? At the time that I decided to terminate, I did that because I was going through a serious custody battle with my son, okay? And at the time, everything that I said in that video, I sat down in the hotel, right? In the hotel. This is one of my several trips, you know, I'm fighting for my son, and the last thing that I really need is to be pregnant. You see what I'm saying? And to be having to worry about having that happen at that point in time. So I made the decision, okay, backed by my husband, to go ahead and terminate. Then wasn't the time. Then wasn't the time where I could focus on me and carrying a child. Then wasn't the time. So I had to put my son first. So I did it. I didn't go through with it. I terminated. I know that is hard for people to swallow. I've gotten a lot of messages over the last few days where people were like, I just knew that you wouldn't do something like that. And I'm sorry to tell you guys, it actually happened. It's done. Do I regret it? I have my regrets, but at the same time, I have to accept that at that point in time, that's what I thought was best for me. And I can't justify that for you guys. I can't try to make you see that. It's either you've been here before and you know exactly where I'm coming from, or you just don't. You're either just gonna have to love me for me, or decide that you no longer want to be a part of my channel and see your way out, basically. So I hope that kind of sums up the timeline for you guys. But I waited until January to speak on it because there was so much pressure. Okay, again, I was going through a major custody battle. That type of stress, that type of anguish that I was going through, all I wanted to do was just crawl inside of a fucking hole. And I don't think I realized the pressure I was gonna put on myself when I released that pregnancy announcement video. And when I got all this wave of like, oh my God, congratulations, you know, and all that other stuff, when I wasn't even sure at that point what I was going to do yet, it was just a lot. And then I had made this decision, and you know, when I make moves, stop. I don't care what type of picture people get on the internet and try to paint for you guys of me. You guys will never know exactly what moves I am making at any time. I put a lot out there for you guys to hear and to share with you guys, and to, you know, so I can get feedback or whatever, what have you. But not everything in my life is going to be shared for a dime. That's what separates me from a lot of these YouTubers that you see out here. Not everything that I do is going to be broadcast for you guys to analyze, ridicule, make a mockery of, make videos of, whatever. So I waited until almost I couldn't wait no more. People were like, what is the update? 3 months later, you know what I'm saying? If I was pressed for views or money or clicks or likes or dislikes or whatever you have it, then I would have posted that in November when I got the procedure done. Only one of two ways this could have gone. Either one, I had lied the entire time, which we just found out is not the case, or two, I ended up getting pregnant right after. I had the procedure done in November and I got pregnant at the end of December. I don't have to tell you guys how fertile you can be after a miscarriage or an abortion. I don't have to tell you how fertile I am in general. So, I mean, all of those things combined is just like, I guess it was havoc. As far as birth control and all that other stuff, I'm not gonna get into all that. It really doesn't matter because we're here now. I mean, I don't understand why y'all would want to know that anyway, because it doesn't matter. I mean, 9 kids deep, 8 kids deep, shit like that don't matter no more. It's like, I know how to prevent it and I didn't do everything I could have. You see what I'm saying? During that month that I got pregnant again, I didn't even know at first because I was traveling. I had just had a procedure done, had not started a cycle again, and I was traveling several times that month and the month prior for cash, for my custody battle. So I mean, I didn't even have much time to have sex with my husband. Okay, to TMI, I know y'all like TMI, but I didn't even have that much time to get it in. So like it's really like, damn, this just happened like out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It kind of, but I know people are gonna be like, well, really, girl, it's not out of nowhere. You knew what you was doing. Yeah. But girl, I'm telling you, it's not like I was getting it in, because I was busy. You know what I'm saying? I was busy. So literally, like, we had sex one time and I got pregnant. That's really literally how it happened. So, yeah. I think that was like a 30-minute situation on what happened. That was the longest, most important question that has been asked, so I had to address it. Okay, girl, y'all are probably wanting to know why I decided to ultimately go through with it this time and not the time before. When I found out, I don't know how I felt. Like, I don't really know how I felt. I kind of felt the same way as before. Like, this is really like, I can't get away with this. Like, I cannot just, apparently I can't just, this is just meant to happen. That's what I started to feel like. I didn't tell anybody for a few days because I just kind of sat, I didn't even tell hubby. I just sat with it for a few days because I'm just like, this is crazy. Like, my life is crazy. And then I started thinking about YouTube, and then I was like, you know what? YouTube is going to have a field day. I'm gonna be ridiculed. I'm gonna be harassed. I'm gonna be, you know, all these different things. And I was like, you know what? Slow down. It's not about YouTube. It's not about what people think. People talk about you anyway because you got 8. They're gonna talk about you anyway if you have 9. It doesn't matter. They're gonna talk about you regardless. So don't make this about what YouTube is gonna think, what people are gonna think, or whatever. Long story short, we just thought it through, talked it through, and it wasn't an easy decision to make. But ultimately, I couldn't go through that again. Those procedures, they don't tell you what you have to go through emotionally and mentally to have an abortion, and it was so hard for me to do it, but I just felt so strongly that I needed to do that at that time. And I put on a brave face when I was doing that video for you guys, but I wanted to break down. Just because I didn't cry doesn't mean that I wasn't emotional, because I was, even though it had been a while. It still was really, really hard to talk about. It was still really, really hard to talk about, and it still is hard to talk about. So I don't know. Ultimately, I guess, just to answer that question, I couldn't go through that a second time. So I chose this time to not. I know the next question I know everybody is wondering is this the real reason why hubby and I split? And the answer to that is absolutely not. Like, at this point, we are married. We are in a marriage. So what we do together, what happens with us as far as children and things like that, we are on the same page with. I don't disagree much with him as far as children and, you know, the things like how we raise our kids and things like that goes. And he doesn't disagree with me much. Of course, we do have our little differences on certain things. But as far as like having children or, you know, things like that, we are on the same page. So this is not the reason why we split. I know people are going to not believe that or do what you want with that information, but this is what I'm telling you. I know more than you would know, so take it from the person who's living this life. It's absolutely not the reason why we are not together right now. Okay, this is absolutely just, this happens to be something that is happening because you guys have to understand, I'm just now telling you guys this information, and I've been pregnant for a while. So all of this with hubby is recent. This is not something that has happened since the beginning. So it's not like I just found out and then he took off. I want you guys to kind of think that I found out and told him and then he just packed his bag and left and never came back, because that's not the way that it happened. We've been living our lives regularly. It's just that me and him are having our thing. Our grown-up issue has nothing to do with the pregnancy. So we're still working through that. I know people have their say about this or that. I'm choosing to work on my marriage, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. If it just doesn't work out, trust me, I'll be on here throwing an I'm single divorce party. But I don't anticipate that happening, but you know, just in case. The next question is, drumroll please, are we having 2 twins? No. We're not. We're not having twins. Those ultrasounds in the video, the announcement video, were 2 different ultrasounds. Same baby, same pregnancy, just 2 ultrasounds. When I was editing it, I said, oh my gosh, this kind of like looks like it could be twins. And so that's why I put that question in there, like, is it twins? Yes, y'all, I got you. Joke's on y'all. No, it's not 2, it's just 1. And I had them make for really sure. Okay, at that first ultrasound. So that's the answer to that question. I know twins would have been cute again, but I already have beautiful girl identical twins, so I'm not in, I don't need more on me, because that was a lot. That was a lot of work, okay? How far along am I? Let me check my app. I can never keep track anymore. I remember like the first time I was pregnant, like when I was pregnant with Cadence, I used to always keep track. Now it's like, damn, the weeks and days go by so fast, I can't even keep track anymore. Hold on a second, y'all. So I am 19 weeks and 2 days today. So basically I'm about halfway through with this pregnancy already. You guys just found out. Next thing that I know everybody's gonna ask is, what are we having? Well, I can tell you this, what I want is a girl. I don't know why, maybe it's because my last several kids have been boys. I want to shop for a girl, and like buy pink stuff and purple stuff and cute little bows and cute little sequins and stuff like that, because I haven't had to do that. And I mean, of course I still do that for the older girls, but I haven't had to do that for like a little tiny baby in so long. So that's really what I want. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and save the gender reveal until later on and just like boom, reveal that as a whole nother thing. Be sure to comment down below what you guys think I'm having. Do you think it's a boy? Do you think it's a girl? Let me show you belly shop really quick. Close the door. I'll be there in a minute. Close the door. So here is the belly shot right here. So yeah, with that being said and seen, drop that down below and let me know what y'all think. Why wait this long to announce the pregnancy? Again, that takes me back to the beginning of when I said pressure, judgment. I mean, it doesn't matter how long I wait. I could have waited until the end and just been like, hey, had a baby, and y'all still to judge me. There's no way to really escape judgment. So I think I just wanted to take the time to kind of, like I said, announce it on my terms when I was ready and not force myself to do anything for likes or for views. Now I'm ready to get the likes and the views, but I didn't want to put myself into something socially awkward or hard for me to live through. The beauty of this being my channel is that I control when things are said or done, and I don't have to go on anybody's timeline but my own. So what I did was I just kind of took a step back and I just went through, especially in the beginning, because I was really sick and tired, and it was really hard for me to vlog and to just think. I just couldn't do anything, okay, but just try to survive. So I just said, you know what, instead of saying something and not being sure about what I'm saying, let me just keep quiet, and when I'm ready and I feel comfortable and I feel like I want to flaunt it no matter what nobody says, and enjoy where I'm at, because I can't take it back. So now I'm ready for my close-up. So now it's on my terms and I get to do things how I want to do, and if people don't like it, then it just is what it is. You want to make some videos about it, go ahead, okay? I don't have time to watch all of you guys, but trust me, I can read titles very fast. It takes me 2 seconds. And if your videos are about me, just remember, who's making the money? If you're not making more money off of me than I'm making off of me, then it's probably not the best way to go. Probably need to rethink your strategy, boo, okay? The negativity from here on out, I'm not going to address. There's no way to dress the situation up for people who are offended or who feel some type of way about it. So I'm not going to try and pretend like the elephant in the room is not there. And I'm not going to sit up here and try to pretend like I'm gonna have to dress it up and make it look cute, okay? It is what it is. It's just my reality. I'm living it. You can choose to accept it, or you can choose to click off this video and not watch anything else that I put out. It's up to you guys. Last one is, everybody asks this. No matter what I say, it's not the right answer. So I don't even know why I'm answering this question, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there for the people who are just gonna ask, is this my last pregnancy? I am seriously considering a tubal ligation this time around. I love all my children. I love all of them, but I don't like birth control. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I just don't. It's not like I'm allergic to it or anything. It's just that I don't like hormones being introduced into my body. My body has weird side effects to it. I've tried everything. I've tried the patch, the ring, the shot. I've tried the mini pill, the regular pill. I've tried IUDs. I've done it all. Besides the implant, which I refuse to do, and the one where they stick a rod up there and just it attaches itself to your walls. I'm highly considering that, because honestly for me, tracking my ovulation does not work. You know, I can get pregnant very easily. I get pregnant very easily. You look at me too long, I'm pregnant. So I'm really considering something more permanent. I really want to get to the point in my life where I can enjoy the rest of my life. Does that make sense? I know people on here, they're like, oh my God, she has so many kids. Is that like her full-time job? Is like her dream to only do that? No, I do definitely want to be done. And so I'm gonna be honest with you, if I don't do something more permanent, then I might be here again. So let's just be for real. And because I'm still in my youth technically, so yes, I'm going to want to have sex. I mean, let's just put that out there. It's unrealistic to think that I'm just gonna stop wanting to have sex. I'm human. I don't know. There's no nice way to put it. No, there's no way to put it to where it doesn't make me sound one way or the other. I don't know, guys. It's a really sticky question. It's like one of those slippery slope type questions. Like you can't really answer this question correctly. There's gonna be somebody on both sides who's just like, bitch, really? Really? I've already been in talks about that. I think that that's something that I want to do. I am scared of surgery. That's a big thing for me. I have tried to make it through my life with minimal surgery, anesthesia procedures, but you know, if they could give me a little tummy tuck, you know, with that shit, I might be more willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like a little tuck, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, I don't think they do that. I'm just bullshitting. But you know, that'd be nice. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but yeah, so I think I think that's the path that I'm going down, more of a tubal this time. Just so there's never any question of, are you gonna have any more kids? Are you pregnant? Or any possibility of, could I be pregnant? And things like that. I just want to be able to live my life, raise my kids, love my babies, and that's it. I've done my part to help populate the world. It's somebody else's turn. Well, y'all, send a baby, that's y'all way. So I'm going to enjoy this time, and I'm going to embrace it because, yeah, I think I'm ready to. Before, I was always, like I said before, I would always be like, no, I'm done. But I would always be scared to get a tubal. I'm always afraid of the lasting effects. It's not like when I got my IUD and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like the side effects. I don't like the way I feel. My camera died, y'all, and I don't want to wait for my camera to charge. So we're gonna go ahead and just wrap this up on my phone. Basically, what I was saying was, I was always afraid in the past of what the long-lasting effects of a tubal could do to me, and then not being able to reverse it as easily as like getting an IUD removed or just stopping birth control. Because I'm so sensitive, my body's so sensitive, I am scared. But I feel like that is the most natural way to end the ability to have children. And I don't want anything coursing through my body. So even though there are side effects with that, as there are with all kinds of different things, I've got to do something from here on out to kind of protect myself. Because, I mean, really, honestly, I could keep having baby after baby after baby after baby. And because I am a baby making machine, and because I've always had healthy pregnancies, healthy babies, and God willing, that'll still happen. You know, I don't want to, I'm not trying to break any records here. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I hope you guys hit a thumbs up. Be sure to tell me what you think down below in the comments. I chose to put this video on this channel solely for the purpose that I have comments over here. So, no, it's not food related, even though I did just eat some In-N-Out burger, but it's gone. And then my dog came and ate the rest of it when I got up and went to go do something. So you know what? Gucci, I'm gonna get that dog. Anyway, y'all. So, I hope I answered all you guys' questions. Feel free to DM me or whatever. We can have a little conversation. So, feel free to leave your comments down below, have a conversation with each other, whatever. Also, please remember to subscribe to this cooking channel if you want to see things mukbang, cooking related, yeah, things like that. And hit a like on this video just to support your girl. I gotta feed the babies, okay? Gotta pay these bills. And yeah, if you made it to the end of this vlog, you are the real MVP, and I will see you guys next vlog.